Okay, so we're having technical difficulties right off the bat here. Welcome everybody to the stream. This is Bonehead. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing good. I gotta switch my camera over here real quick. I didn't check that at first. Sorry about that. But we'll get her up and going here. There we go. Well, Bonehead's kind of small there. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll get it fixed up here. There we go. That's the way I'm supposed to look. Might check the other camera to make sure. Let's switch over to chat and real quick. Sorry about that, guys. That don't usually happen. I check everything out, and for some reason my webcam was messed up today. We'll center that a little bit better. There, that kind of looks a lot better. There we go. So, how's everybody doing this fine Tuesday morning? That's right, we're here, Bonehead, ready to go, do some farming and everything else. If you guys are watching Tactical Stream, I kind of jumped on their server and was playing. That's why I'm kind of running a little behind today. Ain't no big deal though. Had a good time with them guys. Thanks for letting me come in and play on the server, guys. I really appreciate that. So you're here. If you're just new to the stream here now, we're pretty much all we're doing is just doing some basic farming on my farm on the Michigan map. We completed our challenge and we are in year 2 now. And what we are doing is trying to get our loan paid off that I borrowed at the beginning of the year, and probably going to run this series out about 24 episodes. So kind of make sure you keep coming back. I stream, if you look over here, it says my stream days. Usually stream every day 11 to 2. If I can't stream for some reason due to work or emergencies or something like that, I do a makeup stream on Saturdays. So just keep a ear out, but normally we stream from 11 to 2 every day. So without further ado, I did get on and do a little bit of work on it. We'll jump over to our chat and game screen here. We'll get the game up and going, and we'll jump in here. So we're still on the same day that we left off yesterday. I did get the cotton field harvested, field 20. When we're starting to cultivate it now. We got 3.5 bales of cotton, which I've kept them because I want to keep sell them out when it's at its highest point. So that's what I'm going to do there. So without further ado, let's kind of look over anything else I did. I didn't do any contracts last night. Didn't do anything else. So therefore, we're kind of just the only thing I really worked on was getting field 20 ready to go. I do know that we're going to probably have to roll 17 also today. So I'll probably get Freddie up and going on field 20 and have him cultivate that. We do have some eggs to sell off today. If you come over here and look at our sell chart here, pretty much December is going to be a big month of selling off stuff. I'm going to leave a little bit of canola for right now. We only got 22,000 liters in there. I'm going to hold off on selling that off for right now. I'm just going to hold on to it so we have a little bit, just in case we need it for something. Sunflowers will go in February. Soybeans will be in June. Corn will go in December. So our potatoes will go in January. The milk that we are storing up, we're sitting at 24,000 liters. We'll probably sell that off come September. Good morning there, Michael. How are we doing today, bud? Glad you can make it in. Oh, Freddie pulled a good one last night. What did he do last night? I was kind of wondering about him. My webcam is just all messed up today for some reason. Move it over a little bit. No, that still ain't. Right. Oh, well. You can still see me. That's all that matters. We do have some silage, which we'll get to that here in a little bit. We got some grass, but we're not selling our grass. That grass that's in the bins is for our sheep. We got some straw that we can sell off in December. I'll probably go ahead and sell off about 1.5 million liters of straw, just so you guys kind of know. Other than that, our planks, we haven't been up to check our sawmill here in a little while, so we'll run up there today and check that out, or first thing tomorrow. We got some slurry and we got some manure being stored up, so we're not doing too bad as far as stuff. I think the manure and slurry, yeah, this December and January for manure, and same thing for slurry. So, we're not doing too bad as far as products. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Freddie planted a whole field without turning the planter on for you last night, huh? Well, that's not good, bud. I didn't say Freddie was the best worker in the world, but he is kind of does his own little thing sometimes. Our animals should be all doing pretty good. We took care of them already. Looks like we got a couple contracts. A couple cotton picking contracts. I don't know if I'm going to do the cotton contracts right now, just because of I want to kind of get things moving up along. As far as silage goes, or wood planks, we probably have a couple pallets sitting up there. If not, we only have one. Our lime production, we are sitting at 100,000 liters of lime. So we won't be able to add any more stones to it. Why is it? Oh, it updated. So now you got to haul water to this too. Well, that's not cool. Alright, so that's a new update on the rock crusher. I didn't notice that. You have to add water to it now. So we might have to get us a water trailer, which I think the TLX Phoenix, the tanker we have for it'll haul water. So we'll check that out. But as far as grass silage goes, we have 498,000 liters of grass in the bin, and we've got 118,000 liters of silage right now. If we look, I want to see when the sell point is. Silage is best to be sold in January. So we'll hold off on selling anything of that until January. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We'll jump in here, get this headland done, and let Freddie take over. Hopefully he lowers the cultivator down so it cultivates the field and doesn't do the whole field without cultivating. Evidently Mike had some issues with him last night. Oh, he blames it on the fancy. Are you using the Seed Hawk, are you? I seen your text message last night. I forgot to text you, though. I'm sorry. I was kind of in and out of things. I was real tired, and my little sister called me up. She had some issues with her car not wanting to start, so I had to go help her and by jumping her. So, but like I said, we'll get this field Calvé. We do have some eggs I want to sell off today. We'll load them up on the TLX. But I want to get the field work up and going. If we get to a point that the field work is, which we're going to bump time up a little bit to 5, we'll get the field work up and going, and then we'll see where we're at as far as time. That'll be what depends us and lets us do the contracts work. They're not very big contracts, and they consume a lot of time. So might hold off on them for a little while. See what we can get done in this month. Kind of like to get through November, get into December, and start selling off our stuff. Switch over to the big screen so you guys can get a full view. Just in case you're new to the channel, I don't run my webcam during while I'm doing the gameplay. I do run it if I jump out and run and talk to you guys and stuff like that. So just kind of keep that in mind. Maybe once I get a green screen set up and stuff like that, I will run the webcam a lot more. Well, it seems like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with it today, so we will. But it seems like it's working now. But oh, there we go. And Freddie should be able to handle this, so we'll jump over to the little case. See, there's our bales that we got last night. I forgot to put the one away. I did put in some new sheds, like I said I was gonna do. I kind of like these sheds. These are kind of my favorite ones on the game. You'll see me using them a lot. I kind of like just the division of it, but we're gonna kind of use this for like storage of our products from now on. So when we go up to, we'll use the TLX truck, and we'll use TLX to go. You love that thing, huh? I haven't messed with it yet. Like I said, we're later on this week in this stream, we're gonna have a little fun day with it, I think, because I've really never used it too much in 22. I used it a little bit in 19, but it wasn't, it wasn't like a long period of time or anything. I just played around with it. So it could be kind of interesting. So if we can get to planting this year, that's when I'm going to pull out the seed hawk. So just so everybody kind of knows where I'm at with that. But what I kind of want to do with them sheds that I put over there, I'm going to turn that into my production stuff. So like the wool and the eggs and everything that I get, I am going to put, what is going on? Oh, I forgot to fold it down. So I'm going to put all my production stuff over there in them bins, and when it comes time to sell it all off, I'll just pull it all out and we'll load it up onto the truck and we will get rid of it. With that being said, we're probably going to buy another trailer today, I think, to help out with that. So I should be able to just park this right here in the corner, and all our tractors will go right there. We'll get the harvester up here later. So I want to jump over to the little case. We're going to use the little case to roll the grass field over here. I know I said yesterday I wasn't going to do the grass patch, but I think today we will. So there, how's everything going for you today, Mike? Pretty good? Whoop. Get a little tipsy there. That's all right though. And see, if you look down here at this other end too, I have made it where we can just leave our Phoenix's bed options right there. But see, I figured I'd do one for like wool, one for eggs, and or lumber go in my other one, and we can just use the other spots for like little storage spots to take care of things. So but if you take and roll your grass fields with this roller here, it gives you kind of a better yield. Usually do it right after you mow it. Them big grass fields that I made, we're not going to roll them. We'll just roll this. This is our main. This one here is our main grass field, so we'll roll this one. Oh, gotta lower it. Wrong button. There's the button I'm looking for. And this just acts as a normal little roller. Not doing too bad with it. I wish it was a little bigger, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Get up here nice and close. Whoa, whoa, lost it in the tree. Oh. Track because the big four-wheel drive are dang near impossible to use. Oh, really? I think over on Big East server, that's what we have. We have the one with tracks on it. I don't know about you guys, but I think that when you use the tractors, utilizing it just makes it a little easier to steer and stuff like that. But that's just my own opinion on that. That's why I go with a lot of tractors, just because it's easier to steer them and operate them. Hey Colton, welcome into the stream, bud. Nice to see you come back today. I seen you over in Tax Stream. I hollered at you a couple times. Glad you can make it back today, bud. I'm just sitting here taking care of some farm work and everything else. Yeah, you gotta really get that big John Deere. You can even get some of the versatile stuff to run that seed hawk though. That's why it's almost $1 million, because the tractor costs like four to, and depending on what options you take and put on it, it's almost like $400,000-$500,000 for that tractor. So that's $1 million seeder. So yeah, it's a kind of an expensive thing, but for what it does, though, you can't really go wrong with it. If you know what I mean there. It knocks some fields out pretty quick for you. I don't know why I got used to playing on Tactical Stream, and I didn't have my good old VCA on. And then last night, me and Big E were setting up a server. That's something I want to talk to you guys about. I was going to wait till we get some more people in here, though, and then we'll talk about it. Some more of the regulars coming in. Yeah, I gave you a holler in the chat. Probably basically towards the beginning of the stream. And then I seen that Tack was in there all by himself, so I went and downloaded everything and got everything set up and then everything. But that was a pretty good time. I've never played with them guys before, and it's kind of cool to hang out with them and talk with them. That was kind of cool. So what are you up to today, Colton? You working? I gotta get with Big E, but I'm pretty sure that me and him are gonna be doing our Michigan Map Mayhem on Friday night this week. So guys, kind of keep chat. I don't stream it. It's all on his channel that gets streamed. That's his server and stuff like that. So I just go over there and play along with him, and we have a good time. We did it Friday and Sunday night last week. Yeah, I saw your text where you said it didn't have to plow. That's a plus. That saves a lot of time. So I wasn't for 100% sure if that was a direct drill or not. But it's nice to know that it is a direct drill. So this is why Bonehead doesn't really care for these type of tractors. But I like this little tractor here. This little case does it amazing. We got it out of the store fairly cheap, and it's what I bought it for was my choring tractor, but I haven't used it very much for the choring tractor. Now I got the TLX 2020. Oh, Big E's quietly lurking in the background. Well, how you doing, Big E? I'm glad to see you come in today. It's going. Yeah. I'm a little more wide awake today, a little bit more woke up today, and I'm doing pretty good. Going to Nebraska to get my new dog. What kind of dog you getting? Yeah, but I've got a little bit more energy today. I'm on my third monster, and a pot of coffee is brewing right now. Ready to do some farming and get things all taken care of here, and so we can advance a little bit. Like I said, I'm probably going to hold off on them cotton contracts just because they're time consuming, and I'm really tired of doing cotton. A German Shepherd, huh? Them are good dogs. I like German Shepherds. My grandma had one. I've never owned a German Shepherd yet. When I was a kid, my mom we had a Doberman, and I can't remember what the heck the other dog was. But I've had a couple labs, and I almost got a German Shepherd once, but the deal kind of fell through on that one. I picked one out in the litter, put a deposit down on it, and the guy turned around and sold it. So got my deposit back and didn't do anything more with it. So I think I ended up getting a Beagle. Then I saved the Beagle from the pound. He was only a little pup. He was only 6 months old. That thing was a barking fool, though. I like dogs, though. I also like cats. Cats ain't too bad, but you know, I don't think I'll own another cat just because cat, when I worked at hog confinements, it was easy to take the cat along with me. She rode in the truck all the time, and it was kind of a nice little thing to do. You know, she was easy to take care of. She didn't really have to worry about her too much. When she got old, I had to have her put to sleep. So I don't think I'll ever have another cat again. So you're getting 2 of them, huh? Are they true German Shepherds then? And that's kind of nice so you get your girlfriend one too. That German Shepherds and females, they go along pretty good together. I have a couple girls that are friends. They have German Shepherds and they get along real well. When I was younger, I'd go stay the summers at my grandfather's. And down the road from him, there's a guy by the name of Johnny Carter, and he had a white German Shepherd. And I was playing with his grandson out in the yard, and his grandson thought it would be fun to let the dog out of its pen. Well, I think I was only like 11 or 12 when this happened, but he came after me, and I took off running, which was the worst thing to do, but I was scared, and my first reaction was to run. He got me and tore a chunk out of my ear. So I've came a long ways. When I was scared to death of German Shepherds for the longest time. I didn't like going around them and everything else like that just because of that incident. But now I'm all right with them. Now that I've gotten older and a little wiser what to do. That's cool that the real German Shepherds. It's based off the map that you play on, Michael. That's why I chose this map, because it had high contracts. A lot of it has to deal with the size of the fields. The field size average is how the contract money is evaluated. So like if you play on a map that has, well, just say Elm Creek, for example, that's kind of like considered a beginner map. So the contract levels aren't going to be as high as what they are on the Michigan map, because the Michigan map is a medium to large field base. So it gives you a percentage off of that, of what the fields are. Plus I have a mod on here that gives me more contracts. Doesn't affect the amount of money I get off the contracts, but I utilize it to do more contract, the ability to get more contracts. But the value of your contracts is based off your average map size, is how they figure up that. And just rule of thumb, since you're new to the farm sim, your starter maps contracts aren't going to be as high as what they are on like the Michigan map, or even some of the ones that come out later on. Oh, I'm sure she'll understand after you give her her birthday present. That's cool though. So how far of a drive is it for you? But that's kind of one thing. If you watch like a lot of map reviews on YouTube, a lot of the content creators will go in to see what the average contract price is. They'll go and look at the contracts. And that's why they're doing that, to kind of show you if it has big contracts or not. Well, that ain't too bad of a drive then. A couple hours is always better than a lot. That's what I say. But yeah, if you go and look at like the Elm, there's even a difference between Elm Creek and the other starter maps. I want to check before I get going on this. I want to check our prices on how much the eggs are selling for, because I'd like to sell them off today. So we'll go in here, look at eggs. Should be getting about $2,500 when we getting. So right now we got Johnson's Farm Market $25.06, and the pizzeria, we can take eggs to a pizzeria. Can you imagine that? What do they use eggs for at a pizzeria? Are you going there by yourself, or you got somebody riding with you? There, Colton. So we'll probably, what was the 25.37? So we sell them off right now. We'll probably be losing out on a little bit. Well, right here, take them to the fast food restaurant. I know the price is going down. It's $25.48. Then we got $25.62 at the bakery. Let's go sell them to the bakery right now. So a little trick to do when you see that prices are going down, slow your time down in the game. What that does is it allows you time to get everything loaded up and get it over to them. That way you don't lose out on a couple bucks here and there. Buyer said, well, be careful, man. If you worked all night last night, you know, make sure that you drink plenty of coffee or something to keep you awake. No. Have a safe trip, bud. But like I was saying, if you take and slow your time down on your map, on the map, that'll allow you to get your stuff loaded up and get it to the place wherever you got to sell it at. So I've already got everything pre-staged out there. Man, that truck looks really good. I should have put a bull guard on the front of it, or something on the front grill. Make her stand out a little more. That just had a big old cow, the old Bonehead logo on the top of it. That'd even be better yet. Still working on that, trying to figure out how to get that in. I watched several editing videos on that. Oh, there we go. Load up, buddies. Load up. Load them up. This is one of the features about this truck I've fallen in love with. The ability to auto load. You don't have to set them up there on by yourself now. That's the great thing. You just got to play around with it a little bit and find the hit point. I don't know if it's that way on consoles or not, but it's the way it is here on PC. I think we got 8,400 liters there, so we should have that about in every chicken barn here. But there's all little sorts of tricks and stuff like that that you can do to make things work out for you when it comes to selling merchandise and stuff like that. Just gotta find, there's that hit point. So we're gonna have a full trailer load today, I wonder. Are you? Well, that should be cool. I don't think I've ever used any of those. So, let me know how that works out. I might give her a try. There, Colton. Well, got 4 people in here now. That's a good deal. I do thank you for coming back, Colton. You know, that was great. We'll probably see Keith here after a while. I think he was in on Tactical Stream, and they're starting up a new server today. There we go. We'll load up some. Yeah, I haven't used too much of the quad axles or even the dollies or anything like that, so it'll be kind of interesting. Maybe one of these days I'll try it out. You'll guess you'll like the stream. Well, thanks there, Big E. Appreciate that like. I guess I'll have to come on and like your stuff now. Oh, it's always good having you in here, Big E. Appreciate it. Same to the rest of everybody, too. What's coming in the spring and summer there, Colton? I can wait for spring and summer. I'll just be honest with you that, because I'll be a busy person then. Have to be mowing yards and stuff like that. But I'm kind of ready to go back to work. I'm kind of tired of just doing things around the house here. I will say this, my honeydew list is kind of getting knocked down a little bit. So we'll take some eggs and we'll take them over to the pizzeria, of all places to take eggs to. So next time I go to a pizza joint, I'm going to ask if they buy or if they use eggs for anything. Well, I guess they would, wouldn't they? And the dough. I don't know. Do they use dough or eggs and pizza dough? Does anybody know? Yep, there it is. I forgot about breadsticks and the dough. How can I forget about the dough? I know my pizza crust isn't made from dough. I usually make my own pizza crust most of the time. If I do get pizza, it is made from dough. Yeah, you do liquid manure? I used to do it for a guy. I did it for about 3 years. Would inject it into the ground, do injection. Go empty out the hog barns, and then we would put it in field, inject it in the fields. We had used the Case Quad Tracks. He owned 3 of them, and then had 3. I can't remember how many gallons them things would hold, but they held quite a bit. That was good money, because I'd work 12, 14 hours for him a day. And he paid me quite well, but it had to be licensed. I don't know if that's the way it is where you work. Yeah, he paid for my class to get licensed and everything else. I gotta remember where this pizza joint is. Here real quick. Oh no, we're not taking them to the pizzeria, are we? We're taking them to the bakery. That makes more sense. Where's our bakery? Oh, it's over that way. That's what you guys do. You guys got to be licensed to do that? Did you have to take a special class? So here in Illinois, they require you, if you're doing any type of injecting of any type of chemical, and consider manure a chemical, you have to see. We had, I want to say they were Brent, but I mean these things held quite a bit. And our trailers had 3 axles on them too, I think. I'm pretty sure. No spare capacity for eggs. The bakery's already full? Well, that's crazy. How's that possible? I don't own the place. Oh. Well, the way the guy that I worked for, the way he did it is, if you had to work for him for a year, so you'd have your spring and fall spreading time, and then you would have to, let's see where the other place is real quick, and then you could, and then you were kind of free from it. Hopefully they'll hold them all. Look at our money going up. Yeah, I don't know if I like that feature where the bakeries only take so many. I do know though, if you take and go to make double the money off of it, you could take and go and unload your eggs there at the bakery and then buy the bakery, and you have all that ready to go. You run nuns? Yeah, like I said, I think ours was like Brian or Brands or something like that. I can't remember. That's been, I don't know, close to 10 years ago that I spreaded. I know we did start off, when I first started working with him, we had ones that had tracks on them, and the thing that sucked about them things is them tracks would pack up with mud and stalks and everything else, and he was kind of real picky about it. He liked his equipment looking good, didn't like it being covered in dirt and stuff like that. So at the end of the season, you'd have to clean them out, and that sucked. Then he went to yeah, they had three axle trailers or tankers, and that was a lot better. They were a lot easier to clean. Oh yeah. See, I didn't do much winter spreading. Usually, what we did was just empty out hog confinements around us, all the liquid manure. So, the guy I did that for, he owned 12 finishing units, so he had a lot of liquid manure to sell off. So it looks like we got a little bit of money off of our eggs. I didn't really see how much, but we're over 600,000 now, so that's not bad. I haven't ran into a ditch yet today either, Biggie. Yeah, never really got into the dry stuff too much. My grandfather, every once in a while, we would. Yeah, I didn't think about pastas and desserts. But, you go to a pizzeria, you don't think of that stuff. You don't think you're going to get yet. Morning, Keith. Yep, we're here. Hey, chucking away. How you doing today, bud? Glad to see you make it back. Go ahead and take our trailer. Uh-oh. Oh. There we go. I like how it picks the truck up, too. We'll just leave this outside because I think I'm going to have to bring down some logs or not logs, but some wood. So we'll leave that right there for right now. We'll go over and check on Freddie and see what there's a truck at his house. He hasn't really drove that truck very much. He's pretty mad at me because I ran it through the ditch the other day. but I had to test out the suspension on it like I told him. Sat there and explained it to him forever. And I said, hey, bud, I wanted to make sure I was getting my money's worth. I'm not doing too bad. I'm wide awake today, cheerful, chipper. My normal bonehead self, I guess you could say. Got plenty of sleep yesterday, so I'm good to go today. Let's see. I don't think we have any more fields. I'll go ahead and wash that up. I don't think we have any more fields that we need to cultivate right now. We do need to finish up the headlands on that grass field, have Freddie roll it out, and then I think we'll be ready to advance to the next day. Because I got everything I got all the eggs sold off. So we almost got enough money to pay off the loan. Another $150,000, we'll be there. We'll make a lot of money in December though, because we'll have all the crops that have to come and be sold off. So ooh, look at that. We got her up almost on her side there. Put that away for now. I do know that my rock collector's almost full, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get things put away and everything else. Hold on for a second, guys. Alright, I'm back. So like I said, we'll get Freddie up and going on this rolling job after we get the headlands done. My son was expecting a package today. I think I got the headland all done, don't I? Alright. So we'll get Freddie up and going on this. And we'll kind of look and see if I can ever get the tractor to turn right. See, I wish they made like a little tractor, you know. Don't need a very big tractor to pull this roller, so. But if they had a little tractor that had tracks on it, that'd be so much easier. I don't know if I'll have Freddie get this one up going. I don't think I have much else to go. This is the only thing we got left to do today. So yeah, we'll let Freddie do it. I don't feel like sitting here doing that. So let's double check, make sure we got everything sold off for today. Might be able to. I think we got some silage. I don't know if I can store silage in them bins or not. I do know something I do want to do real quick here. So I want to start storing our manure and slurry, but I'm not 100% for sure on how much this these pits over here hold. So I think I'm gonna let them fill up before we sell them off again, because I might go ahead and give it a try. I might go ahead and try using the slurry to spread on the fields. I've done it before. It seems like you go through a lot of it, but I might try doing that. In this field over here, I don't think we're going to need to put lime on it. It says it needs rolling, but I got to plant it first. That's something we can look into here real quick. So what can we plant right now? The only thing I can see is grass. So we can take and plant that field in grass. Get it. But that'll leave. We already got 3 big fields full of grass, so I think we'll hold off on that. But I am contemplating. So let's see here. These fields here. Let's see how much them cost. That's $275,000 for that field. And that one is $155,000, so we're looking at about $450,000, $525,000, about $700,000 to buy all 4 of them fields. And we're sitting at 603 right now, but I also want to pay off some of our loan. Might as well go ahead and do that right now. We'll pay $200,000 on our loan right now. So we'll take it down to 403 is what we got. Actually, I want to take it down to 203. Pay a little bit more of that loan off. There we go. So now we only have $345,000 to the bank, which that's a good thing. Go ahead and knock off a lot of that. The way I look at it. We'll have plenty of breathing room. As soon as Freddie gets done with this field, we'll be able to advance into the next day. Let's run up and check out our pile or wood area. So I'll tab over to the truck. And we'll run up there real quick. We'll take the back way. Go to the sawmill. Maybe I forgot about the sawdust that we can being up there, but I don't think we have a lot of it sitting up there, so I don't know if it'll really be worth selling anything off yet or not. Get some air, run into a wall, all that good stuff. So we're sitting at, we got a couple pallets sitting over there. What we got in here? 860,000 liters of wood chips. What's wood chips sell? When is the best time to sell them off? Here, let's take a look at that. Wood chips, wood chips, wood chips, wood chips, wood chips. Oh, there it is, right there. So right now, Goldcrest Valley is paying $197. Johnson's Farm Market $165. Best time to sell them off will be January. You get about $259 out of them per 1,000 liters. So we don't even have 1,000 liters. So we ain't even gonna get $200 for them wood chips right now. So it ain't even worth really selling them off. We'll just let them build up. See how it gets. So we'll go over here. Put my chainsaw away. And we will load up these pallets of wood, take them down to the... I'm pretty sure I can open the... Oh. Thought you can open the tailgate on this thing. No, it's the dump bed. Yeah, that's right. So we'll just do it like this. Do it the old-fashioned way. Boom. Do it the clutch way. Just throw them in there. That'll be all good. This is my superhuman, super bonehead mode. Can we get 2 more in there? I think we might be able to. Nah, I don't want to chance it. We'll probably dump them off somewhere. Maybe I need to look into getting a flatbed for this truck. Flatbed would probably be a little better. Old Freddy's taking his time on this field, I'll tell you that much. Alright, I got a message here. Check that real quick. Alright, so we'll go store these over in our little storage area. And Freddy, why ain't you doing the whole area, bonehead? Well, that guy just does whatever he wants. I'm telling you. Let's see if we can get these out of here. Whoop. Oh. There we go. Alright. You gotta be kind of careful because if you throw these out of here too much, they'll get stuck in the ground. There we go. See, that's perfect. Who needs a telehandler or a forklift when you got super strength? I probably should use a telehandler or a forklift because I am doing some crossplay stuff, so I need to get practicing and using them. Maybe in the next series we'll do that. We got wool to go grab too. We'll go ahead and just bring the wool and the eggs and everything, from now on over to here. I'm gonna use this as my central shipping area. Leave a little space in between them just in case I do decide to. That's pretty good. If I do decide to get it like a loader or something, that way I can get it in here on them. So we'll go grab them other 2 pallets, then go grab the wool. Not a real exciting day today on the farm, but just doing your basic farm chore stuff. Glad everybody can come in here again today. Really appreciate it. Colton's on his way to Nebraska to get a couple pups. Big E's probably working today. Oh, what you got going on today, Keith? Anything? There we go. We got the wood all loaded up. So that just kind of the reason why I thought about this was keeping everything in kind of a central area. Gives me a little bit more work on the farm, but it gives me something to do in these downtimes like this. And then winter months are going to be really slow. But we'll speed through them. I just want to get this field rolled out real quick. So. Whoa, wait. Picked up the whole truck that time. Didn't want to do that. All right, Big E, don't work too hard today, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, talk to you later, bud. You know, what time's Faber streaming? Is he streaming right now? Never work too hard. I'm going to go ahead and grab the flatbed for this thing. So we will jump over and grab us a flatbed or see if they got that. I think that's what I already own. Tip it open, bed, yard it, bale it. We'll just get the regular flatbed. Surely you'll be able to store stuff on it. That looks good to me. Man color, diamond plate, lighting standard, work lights. Okay, buy that bad boy at $3,700. Oh, a couple hours from now. Cool, I'll be able to check out Faber's stream too. Yeah, I've seen that in Tactical stream that Eric wasn't feeling good. That's what he said. Run over here and grab this wool. Uh-oh. There's a robot guy. Oh, you got the dogs now, huh? That'd be kind of an interesting ride, a 3-hour ride with the dogs. Oh, it's on this side. So I know I have wool here. But you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I'm using the little case right now. The little case, I could put a loader on it. And we could just do it realistically. Load those up with the loader and take and haul them over. That's a plus there. You know, getting housebroken dogs already. But a lot of people do that now, you know, before they potty train or the housebreak dogs. Plus leash broke, they're used to being on leash. That's a good thing there too. A lot of people don't do that. That's cool that you got them, though. I don't think I've ever gotten a dog that was leash broke already. I had a chocolate lab for a while, and we took him to a kind of like an obedience class. He went and spent 2-3 weeks there, and then I had to go every day for a little while to train with him. But yeah, he had some sort of little issue that he didn't want to listen very well. And my girlfriend at the time, she didn't want to follow through with the training like I was doing with him. She just let him, if he got in the trash, she wouldn't say anything to him or nothing like that. So kind of made it a little harder. So I sent him off to kind of like a obedience school for dogs, and it wasn't very expensive. And he came out of that, and well, the girlfriend got mad at me at first because I did it, but he needed not to get into things while I was at work all the time. But he after that class, he was well trained and everything else, and so he got to go to work with me a lot. He would ride along in my truck with me, and we would go feed hogs and load hogs up and stuff like that. So it was a good dog. I'd get a dog now, but the biggest thing is, well, one, my landlord don't allow he doesn't allow pets, so that would be a bad thing. And another thing, we just aren't at home enough for a dog right now. My job, I can't take the dog with me. He'd be in a hot truck all day. So yeah, getting a dog that's already leash broke and potty trained, that's a plus. There. Can't go wrong with that, that's for dang sure. I was kind of hoping that by the time I got all these picked up and loaded up, Freddie would be done, but it doesn't look like it. Well, if you're just now joining the stream, what we're doing today is we're just doing some basic farming on the Michigan map. We started off by doing a challenge where I couldn't do any farm work on my own fields until for the first year, and I could only make money off of contracts and productions. We completed that contract, or that challenge, and now we're on our second year on this map, and I set another challenge that I had to get a $2 million loan paid off before the end of the year. So that's what we're kind of doing now. We're almost there. We almost got the loan paid off, and we're doing pretty good. Yeah, that's cool. That's about the best way to do it. If you have a job where you can take your dog to work with you, that's great. My dog used to love it. He used to get spoiled to death. Some of the farmers that I worked for, they would go buy him lunch and everything else. If they bought me lunch, they'd bring a cheeseburger for him too, and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool having your dog with you every day. I don't mind it too bad much. So my cat used to come along with me too when I had a cat. Whoop, 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 hey now. So I kind of like doing it this way because, yeah, it's more work, but it kind of makes looks like the stuff, it's more realistic to me, because working on a place, you wouldn't just leave the the wool just sitting by the sheep pens. I know it has little cubby holes and everything else like that, and then if you don't really have the money to buy these here, then but it just looks a little more organized. Plus you can kind of keep track of how much you have a little easier. When you're on the job site, he won't be with you. Yeah. It is cool though when you're out at the shop that your place lets you have him there with you. There we go. We got all of our wool down here. Got some cotton to sell off later. Some wood planks. So that's all put there and ready to go. So we will go on to, we need to put the harvester away. Won't be needing that for a while. Can't do the cotton contracts because I don't really want to do them. Kind of cottoned out right now. Drop that down. And go put our harvester away. Doesn't need fuel yet, so get that sharp turn here. Whoa, whoa, got it too sharp. And we'll just leave this parked right here. But yeah, it's kind of a, Freddie would hurry up over here. See where he's at. I might just jump in and finish this off for him. And he's almost got it almost over halfway done. Freddie, taking over, bud. See ya. Let's back her up a little bit here. Drop it down. And let's go to town. Drop it down and go to town. We'll get this restaway rolled out real quick and go from there. We'll go grab another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. He left little Freddy spots all over the field, didn't he? That's not good. Get this turned around. There we go. Got 5 people watching, 4 likes. Woohoo! Doing pretty good today. Did pretty good yesterday. I like to thank you guys all. You know, coming back, watching the stream and everything else. You come in today, and I'm still streaming. Say hello. We'll chit chat for a little bit. I like to talk to people. Just ask all these guys in here right now. Sometimes they can't get me to shut up. Yeah, that was a. Like I said, I went on tactical farmer stream for today. I usually go in there every day and watch his streams. That's the first time I ever played with him and the other guys. So that was a good time. You know, them guys got kind of a close, tight niche little grouping there. You know, so have good conversations with them and stuff like that. Like listening to him pick on tack. That was funny. Yeah, I don't really know if I really like this whole rolling thing in 22 or not. I guess it gives a different step. I talked to a couple of my friends that are hired hands. They don't ever remember having to roll fields or anything like that. I don't know if that's something they do in other states, but here in Illinois, I don't really see too many people rolling fields. So, but gives you something else to do, I guess. But we'll probably fly through the rest of this month and get into December so we can start selling off some stuff, making some money, maybe buy some more land later on. Kind of like I said, I kind of like to get them 5 fields bought. That's down below us. So, and what I'm kind of shooting for with this series, I'm kind of hoping that by the time I'm done with this series, Elk Mountain will be out for everybody. And I'll probably start up a series on that. If not, then I'm going to go to what I call the Carlos map and start doing a series on there. I'm thinking about doing something from scratch, with no mods. We'll see. Them fields are pretty big and stuff like that, so it'd be kind of nice to have some of the bigger equipment that I have downloaded. But if not, I think it'd be kind of an interesting time, trying to get a farm up and going. See if we can't make $1 million in a year. That's what I kind of like doing. I kind of like setting little challenges, goals for myself. And on my series, like my very first series was at Elm Creek. It was kind of like just now I'm buying the game. Here's some things to do to make some money. We ended up making some money we almost fell short. If it wasn't for a couple collectibles, we would have fell really short on that one. But it's a pretty good time here. Oh, I do know I'm getting hungry today. I'm going to have tacos for lunch. My wife made tacos last night, so I'm going to have me some taco leftovers. Probably make a big old plate of nachos up out of it. You're almost home already? You get home, what are you going to do the rest of the day? Go sleep? Said you worked all night last night. I know I would be. Yeah, I kind of was looking at the mods before I jumped on stream, and really didn't look like much came out today. Well, that'll be good. You need to get some rest. You got to work again tonight, or do you got to go in and work tomorrow? There, Colton. What's not a bad idea? So Keith, I got a question for you. Do you do modding? Oh, you go. That's good. At least you got plenty of time to catch up on some rest and stuff like that. Then Colton, sleep. Yeah, it ain't a bad idea ever. I've gotten used to sleeping in a little bit. Usually, I get up at 4:30 every day when I'm working. But now I've been kind of sleeping in until 6, 7 o'clock, and so I'm trying to get myself back into my work schedule. So here in a couple, I think we're gonna start probably the second week in April mowing. So depending on the weather, that is. Oh, you're learning too? Oh, yeah, I remembered you saying that yesterday. Yeah, you were modding a tractor, so I was curious. I'd like to learn that too. It looks like it'd be interesting. I just don't know if I have the time and patience for it. Well, that's cool. Where are you gonna take her? You gonna go take her get a big steak? Huh, that's cool. Well, when you release the stuff and like that, let me know which one's yours, and or if you do release it or anything like that, let me know. I'll take a look at it. I always like new mods and stuff like that. And just let me know which ones are yours if you release them to the mod hub. I'll or wherever you release them to, if you do. Diesel is 505 in Monmouth. Are you kidding me? Gee, Manetly. Glad I don't drive a diesel truck. But I went to the gas station this morning. I didn't even look to see what the gas prices were. Kind of afraid to. I do know I gotta, when was it, Thursday afternoon, I gotta go look at a 50-gallon tank. So I kind of thinking about it. They might send the tractor for me to break, laughing out loud. Well, that's fine if you want to. I can break a lot of things. Oh. But yeah, gonna go get I think it's a 50, maybe it's 55. It's a small one, but it has electric fuel pump on it and everything else. So I found a deal on my 2-cycle oil. I can get, if I buy the 2-cycle oil in bulk, I can almost save $50 on it. And the way I figured it up last year, I was spending $15, $7.37 a gallon. Wow. That's nuts. But yeah, I figured it up last year. I spent $30 $30 a week in oil. So if I can take and cut that price down, I can get a bulk barrel, which would be 55-gallon drum of 2-cycle oil, and I can get it just under $100 right now from a place. I just have to go pick up the barrel, which is like a 6-hour drive for me. But to save myself that much money, if I could take and just dump, add the oil to the gas and have one big tank, I wouldn't have to fill up as much. And then I found a deal with one of the local co-ops around here that I could get, since I run a commercial business, I can get commercial prices on. It ain't too much cheaper, but it's a little bit cheaper getting fuel from them. So I'm looking into doing that right now. Kind of scared to see what the you're thinking about proposing to her one of these days. Well, that's good, you know. How long you guys been together? Yeah, bulk is always cheaper. I just, like I said, I just started up the business last year, so I was kind of seeing how much it would cost me here and there for stuff. So I'm looking into all that, doing the bulk deal right now. Plus, I'd like to buy another weed eater. Have a new one on hand. I already have 2 right now, but usually I can get about 2 years out of a weed eater before some problems start happening with it. But I did have an issue. I had to take my leaf blower to the repair shop the other day. Well, that's cool. Sorry about that. That's a coffee going down the wrong side. 4 years, that's pretty good there. But yeah, I took my leaf blower to the repair shop the other day, and Jiminy Christmas, the labor, that's nuts. And come to find out, it was just a cracked fuel line. But I couldn't see it, and what happened was the fuel line got cracked. It was inside the gas tank, and so it would suck gas, and putting too much gas into the carburetor at once. And then when it would get low, would cause air to get in there, and so it caused it to cavitate and wouldn't stay running. So that ended up costing me $200 and some odd to get fixed. Not a lot of fun there. There was a guy in there that he just brought his motor in, and at the end of the year he started noticing that it was leaking a little bit of oil. So he wanted to see if it was something major or something less. But he told me that I ran into him this morning up at the gas station. He was saying that little repair bill for him to get a gasket put in was over $1,000, is what he was telling me. So that's nuts. Alright, so are you gonna propose to her tonight or in the future? There, Colton. That'd be a pretty big birthday if you're proposing to her tonight, too. Yeah, that's what I thought too. They charged me for 2 hours of labor at $80 an hour. For the new fuel line was $22, and then tax. Yeah, if I would have known what that was, what the problem was, I just couldn't find the crack because I couldn't see it that well. And yeah, it freaking highway robbery. But I will say this, I took it to a steel dealer because I was thinking it was still under warranty, but my warranty just expired last month on it. But it's also a John Deere dealership, so everything at a John Deere dealership is double than what a normal person would charge. The guy I usually take my stuff to, he's gone on vacation. Well, he goes down to Florida during the the winter months. So, and I was using my using my leaf blower the other day or the last snowstorm to blow steps off with. Yeah. Well, I know that. I definitely learned my lesson with that. I will not. You'll be back on. Okay, Colton, I'll talk to you later, bud. But, yeah, I learned my lesson definitely for sure on that. My dad even came over and, because he didn't believe it was that much to fix a fuel line. But I don't think they took and used, I think they ordered it from Still, the fuel line kit for it. So, I don't know if they, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I can think of why the fuel line was so expensive. So, and I wouldn't have taken it there to them if I knew. Because I looked at my records, I could have swore I had till August. But my 1-year warranty went up in February. So that's why I kind of took it to them. But I won't be taking it back there, I'll tell you that much. Learned my lesson there. Heck, even the guy at the farm store told me to bring it over to them, they wouldn't charge me that much for it. Well, heck, the funny thing about that too is the guy I mow with, he uses Exmark mowers, and he went out there and bought new belts. Bought his deck belts and hydro belts. He buys 2 of each. And he was telling me that he just spent $300 and some odd on belts. So, I'm kind of glad I don't have that expense. They usually do OEM parts. What's OEM parts? See, that place I took it to, they used to be real good. They'd call you, they would call you up and let you know that your warranted service contract deal on it. You're supposed to bring it in and get your fuel filter changed out, your air filter, your spark plug, and all that stuff. They used to call me up on that, but they don't do that service anymore. You have to keep track of yourself. But I did find a thing through, I think it was through Still, that you can download this thing and enter in all your product information, and it'll give you the recommended times and stuff like that for all your servicing. Because I buy those servicing kits with the fuel filter, the air filter, original equipment manufacturer. Oh, okay. Basically brand name parts. Yeah, I don't know. But I am going to look. I think I'm going to switch over from Still to Echo on the weed eaters. The Echo weed eaters have a little bit more power and a little lighter. So I don't know. But I've had such good luck with Still. I don't know if I really want to switch all my stuff over to Echo quite yet. We'll see. But I remember when I first bought my very first weed eater, like 6 years ago. The place I bought that from, yeah. Since I bought it from that place, I could take it back to that place and they would do any work on it, and I would get a discount on the repairs. But that place closed down. That's what somebody else was telling me, Keith. That's where I got the information about the Still app. Husqvarna ain't too bad at stuff either. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that Still app and get it that way, because sometimes I forget when I have to do it. Because like I said, I do once a month. I buy the service kit, which comes with an air filter and spark plug and fuel filter, and I replace them once a month. And then I run the expensive Still gas through my weed eater, the first tank and the last tank of the year. Yeah, I have 2 Still weed eaters right now, a blower and a Still chainsaw. The Still chainsaw hasn't seen very much time. Because the guy I work for, he has a couple Still chainsaws, and we just use his stuff. Okay, we got that field all rolled, ready to go. So we're gonna put this away. Give it a bath first, make it look clean, shiny. I love that button. Don't know what it is about it. I just laugh every time I hit it. But we are going to advance into the next day. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about the cotton contracts. I just don't feel like doing cotton today. If I didn't do, I think I've already done 8 contracts on this map. I'm cottoned out, and I'm not getting very much money off it. I did find out too. I wanted to let you guys know this. Driver 53 put out a video yesterday on your contract harvest income, and what that means is like your plate. When you go do a harvest on a contract, usually you get a percentage of the crop. Well, I think it used to be like 20%, I think is what he said in the video. Don't hold me to that. I might be wrong. But it did say that you can get a certain amount, a certain percentage back of the crop, and that was yours to keep, and you could sell it off later on or right then and there if you wanted to. Well, when the new patch came out the other day, they nerfed it. So now it's 10% of what you harvest is what you get to keep and sell off for yourself. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're doing contracts. Like on this map here, for some reason when you put everything on the train, if you put it all on the train, it doesn't give you any money back off the harvest contract. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you want to keep 10% of the crop, then that'll complete out the contract. So buy a bottle of fuel stabilizer and it's cheaper in the long run. Oh, really? I'll try that out. So we'll sleep till about 7 the next day. But yeah, just keep in mind about that 10% on the contracts. And if you go watch Driver's video, it's pretty informational on that. Well, welcome back, Colton. We're just sleeping into the next day, you know. Just sleeping around. Let's see if there's anything interesting in the contracts here. Refresh contracts. Still nothing there. Our animals should still be good. Yep. So we'll go ahead and advance into the next day. But yeah, that video Driver put out, it was pretty informational. I like some of his testing videos. He does a good job with that stuff. He was talking about it in a stream Saturday night, and I asked him if he knew. So our animals are still doing pretty good. Let's see, contract. Still got that cotton contract. I don't want to do that. So we'll sleep until the next day. We use them all the time. Never an issue. Alright, I'll check into it. So we got a cultivating contract we can do today if we want to. I think we'll just kind of pass that one by too. You're on your way to, you drop the dogs off and you're on your way to pick her up for dinner, huh? Dinner already? What time is it where you're at? So we'll check our stuff out. We already did. Yeah, that's right. Let's sleep. We're going to go ahead and sleep into December. I don't really see the need to do them contracts. Our loan payment is so far, you know, we're going to be able to pay it off as soon as I sell some crop off. So, and it looks like it's snowing. But none stuck, so that's a good thing. So we're in the first month of December here. Kind of dark. That'll be alright though. I'm going to speed time up just a hair. And we will advance into the next day. Or advance into this day here. I think we're going to do morning chores. Because we're probably going to need to do them. So let's run down here and grab the truck. It's snowing. So. But real quick here. Let's look at what we got to sell. Can't really plant anything anymore. And we don't have anything to harvest. We can harvest grass if it's available. Oh, lunch. I guess I could. Yeah, I should have thought of that too. I'm sorry, Colton. Well, that's cool. And we still can do that contract if we want to, if we need some work at the end of the day. So we'll keep that in mind. Let's jump over here and look at what we got to sell in December. We're going to hold on to our wheat. Our barley we could sell right now if we wanted to, which our current price is at Johnson's Farm Market. We get $6.42 at the Gold Crate. I'm not going to do the train because it cost me, you know, probably the difference in the two right there is what it'll cost me to run the train. So it'll be all right. It's all right, huh? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I usually do lunch and supper, you know, so sorry about that. So, right, you know, so I think what we're going to do, we can sell off the barley. We can get about 6 You're heading out for the day. All right, bud. Talk to you later tonight. Thanks for coming in. Well, don't forget, we stream every day, 11 to 2. If you get a chance, check us out. Always more than welcome to come in. So our oats can sell off too. We can take them, find a place here, which I don't understand. It says the $1,100 will be your top. So cereal factory, we could take them to the cereal factory if we wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slow time down so I don't lose out on that. We'll hold off on doing chores for right now, and we'll go ahead and sell off some crops. All right, bud. like I said, we'll probably be streaming for about another hour and 5 minutes, something like that. So we'll go ahead and grab the old semi here, the old Peter. The old Peter, I probably shouldn't say that. We'll grab the Peterbilt with our tipper trailer, and we're gonna go sell us off some stuff real quick here. This is some fancy driving skills right here. Never did move that other bin like I wanted to. So we said we are going to sell off, was it barley we were looking at? Let's look at the barley prices here. Should get about $6.74 for barley. We can get $6.72 at the feed grade. So we'll go ahead and start hauling some barley down there. So if, I know it's going down right now, but if it's going down, it's going to go down even further. So I want to go ahead and get rid of it right now while I can. So barley, we'll start filling. And then suggested prices that are in the chart are from last year's sale prices. So we got to keep that in mind too. I'm only going to be losing out on a couple bucks, so that ain't too bad. It's better than losing out on a couple $100. Get this all filled up here. I can't remember how much this trailer holds. I know it has 3 different settings on it, I think. Yeah, we're going to hold away over 100,000 liters, so 108. Yeah. 108.5 thousand liters. That's good. Let's go sell off some barley, shall we? And I think that'll leave me with, still says we have 151 liters of barley in there. So I'll probably get another trailer load of barley, and I will sell it off to, and then whatever we have left, I'll be like a backup for this case we run out of wheat for the chickens. I don't think we'll run out of wheat for the chickens. And this one's down at the south elevator, which is just straight down the road from us. So that ain't too bad of a little jaunt to run down there if I can keep the truck out of the whoa, what the heck happened there? Best ditch driver in farm sim, baby. Came in a little hot there. So we'll get most of the stuff sold off and see where we're sitting off. We might even be able to do that cultivating contract. Maybe if I don't hit that oh, right, slid right into that bad boy. Maybe I should have Freddie driving. He can't do any worse than what I'm doing this morning. See, I need to start, and one of these times, no, I got them all. That's never mind. I got all the collectibles. Forgot about that. See, sometimes they hide the collectibles, and I was missing 1 or 2. I found them, but They sometimes hide in snowmen, so in the summertime you can't see where they're at. So we should have a pretty good sale day today. Just let us know if we got the contract completed or the loan, get it paid off. That would be nice. Holy cow. We get 72 grand off of one trailer. That ain't bad at all. We got another trailer load that we can get. Pretty sure, right? That's what I saw. Yep. Have another trailer load of barley that we can get. That'll help us out. So I think right now we can go ahead and pay the loan off. Nope. Not yet. One more load and we should be able to. And then everything else will be profit. Slow her down a little bit. That way I don't put her in the ditch. There we go. Textbook driving right there. Let's see, we'll have, like I said, that field there will have to work in a couple months, so oh, yep. Give me barley. Fill me up. What else we got to sell off today? So, oats will be our next one. Looks like 1122 is the max we got last year. So if we sell them off right now, we can take them to the cereal factory. Get 1128, so that's a increase. So that'll be the next thing that we sell off. There we go, we got our full. Let me drink my coffee here. Take this down there, sell it off. This is a nice looking little setup here. I like that 82 Studios trailer. You can get a dolly for it too if you want. And you can use it to pull behind on tractors and stuff too. So just keep that in mind. Well, I like the lighting of it and everything else. This is the cool thing on it right there. The X52 logo all lit up like that. That's cool. I like that. It's a sharp setup. That's all I got to say. I would be using the TLX, or the Phoenix, but I like the Peterbilt a little bit better. You know, Haven't used it too much, so. And I got the Phoenix set up to haul our production stuff. This is my grain hauler. Oh, that's where it's coming from. I sure do like turning them sharp with this thing, don't I? Whoop, whoop. Kind of missed that. I'll back up into it. Maybe. There we go. Oh, lost it. There it is. Does anybody have any big plans for today? Oh, went down to one person watching. Uh-oh. And here all by myself. 72 grand. Look at that. $341,000 so far. So I'm going to go up, load up the, I think it's oats next. And we'll take the oats down and sell them off. I'll probably even sell off some straw. Just don't want that much straw sitting there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, got that. Good break. There, might take out that stop sign though. Nope. Didn't even touch it. Look at that. Oh, we got 3 watching again. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, I think oats are the next one we're going to sell. We'll leave what we have left in barley just for, like I said, a backup. And we'll see where we're at after that. What else we got to sell? All right, Keith. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Really appreciate it. If I don't see you, then I'll see you tomorrow if you stop in. Thanks for coming by. Oh, I pulled too far forward. So we'll leave that barley in there. We'll load up on the oats. And where did I say we're going to go with the oats? 1128, the cereal factory. Looks like the best one. Well, I ain't going to take the Gulf Crest. So what we'll do here. So just so I go to the right spot. Got that marked out for us. Should be getting full here in a little bit. There we go. I'm glad you enjoy it. I enjoy your company in here. I enjoy talking with you too. But have a good rest of your day. And we shall talk to you tomorrow, bud. Well, good old days of hauling in a semi. Now I feel like my brother. Probably drive better, too. I don't know if he's still on here or not. Oh, I don't know if you guys like coffee or not, but been drinking this Black Rifle coffee. Man, that stuff is good. Got a good flavor to it. Got all different choices too that you can get. I call it fruity coffee, but I don't drink anything but black coffee. So hit the old cruise control, see if I can put her in a ditch, maybe. Oh, nope, nope, nope. You're getting a little too far over there, bud. Tell you what, I sure am getting hungry today for some reason. I don't understand that. They just dumped this out on the ground. So, yeah, dang. I figured they have like a grate or something here for it. Look at our money going up. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Come on. We can hit a good amount out of this. We might hit 400,000 with this. Oh, yeah, we did. 402. Got a 61,000 off of that little bit of oats. That kind of makes you think about planting a whole bunch of oat fields. Okay, so what are we going to do next here? Which one we got to grab? Canola. We're going to leave that little bit in there. Sorghum, we don't have no sorghum. What about sunflowers? And sunflowers is January, February. So what about soybeans right now? June for them. Corn. Nope. Potatoes. January is its high point. Milk, we're not. When does milk get sold? September. Grass. I'm not going to sell the grass off. Straw. Straw's right now. So we can sell off some saw if we want. Or saw. Saw. Yeah, we can sell off some saw if we want to, We can sell off some straw. And that looks like about it for this month. Yeah. So we can take the truck back up to the farm and maybe go sell off some straw. I got 2 million liters of it, so we can always get more straw, especially come the spring harvest and summer harvest. Summer harvest we'll get a ton from it. But yeah, we got enough to, while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and just pay off the loan. So now everything that we get is all profit for us. So we completed my second challenge of paying off the loan, so we can't borrow any more money. That leaves us with $57,000. So we'll get some more money off the straw to build it up a little bit more. But we won't have to be paying that high interest rate anymore. So that's kind of what I wanted to get knocked off. So now everything, I don't think I need to buy anything else. So we should be good to go for the rest of the winter. We'll live off of our production stuff, and we'll sell that off when we can. We should be able to sell almost everything off before July gets here. So, we got like another 6 months in game plan. So, And any contracts that pop up, we can knock out too, if we need to. Right now, we still have that one cultivating contract we can go do. And other than that, we should be set pretty good. We got our loan paid off, and now we got, let's see, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 7 months to see how much money we can rack up. I'm just going to pull it in like this. Oop. Alrighty, so let's go grab a tractor and we'll get the big collecting wagon, because that'll give us, I might be able to pull that collecting wagon with the truck here. Let's see. I don't need to do, actually, the collecting wagon holds a lot. That's why I'm going to grab it, and I don't want to make 50,000 trips down with straw. Plus we can ramp with the truck. That's what my goal is here. I should be able to hook up to this with the truck and be able to pull straw down there. Let's see what the straw is selling for right now. So we'll go to straw right here. Should be getting at least $84. And that's where it is at the animal dealer. It's at its max. So we'll load up, maybe, if I can get lined up to it. So I'm pretty sure we can. Yep, thought so. And our straw's down here below. We'll go sell us off some straw. It'll take a little bit for this to fill up too. Out of these. Which I can't. I think it was the very first one with straw. I think. We'll see. Might be able to get out of all of them. Grass. Nope, we don't want grass. We want straw. So we'll have him start filling up. I gotta run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think this is going to take a little while here. But we should get some decent amount of money out of it. We'll put TLX to test, see if it'll be able to pull this or not. It's only straw, so it should be able to. Alright, I'm going to straighten this out a little bit here. Another thing you can do, like when you're doing stuff like this, if you leave just a little bit in there, you don't have to go through all the options. It'll just automatically start dumping it in. So that's just something to kind of remember if you're ever selling off a bunch of bulk stuff. Maybe this one only holds 500,000 liters. I think I was wrong on that a little bit. Had a pretty good day today. We made some money. Everything else. Let's check our animals out real quick here while we're sitting here waiting for this to fill up. Definitely gonna have to take some TMR down to the cows. They got 11,000 liters of milk sitting over there, 22,000 liters of slurry, and we're gonna need to take some straw over to them. So our chickens, they got some eggs sitting over there for us, and they're gonna need some food here a little bit. Our sheep, they're doing all right so far. Trailer's almost full. So yeah, we'll have to do some chores over with the animals for a little bit. Haul this down to the animal pens here real quick, like. Let's see here. Huh. We will. Let's turn our lights on here. That way we can see what we're doing. I don't know if we can get her up to 80 small mile an hour or not. We're gonna give her a try though. Got this nice long straightaway right here. Let's see what we can get her up to, shall we? There we go, we hit 27. You got this. It's climbing slow. It started to slow up there. But it still has enough power to pull it. So now we're at 46, 47 in third gear right now. 51. Oh, just hit 55 by the time we hit the main road there. We're gonna probably have to slow down. So we can get up to about 55 mile an hour with it. That's not bad. We'll slow down a little bit here. I don't want to tip it. So she's got some power to her. And she's hauling 500,000 liters of straw, so that's one thing I can't believe hasn't came back. In 19, you could do straw pellets. You know, you could pelletize like all your straw, hay. I don't think you could do silage ones though. But they don't have that in the game anymore. That kind of made hauling this kind of stuff easy. You didn't have to use a trailer like this to haul it. So, but you know, maybe that's something they're going to come out with later on. Because I don't think they got pellets until I think it came out with like the straw harvesting package in 19, if I do remember right. There we go. Let's make some money, shall we? There we go. It's going up. That's what I like to see. I like to see the money going up instead of going down. We're probably going to have a pretty good month this month with everything that we sold off so far. Can we hit 100,000? I don't know. We're going to hit 100,000. We might. Well, it's still going, and we still got a little bit left. Yep, there we go. There's 100,000 right on the dot. Got 42,000. That's a lot of money for straw. So see, collecting the straw on contract stuff is well worth it, the money. So if you guys can add that mod, it's in the mod hub. Collect straw on contracts. Download that. Use it if you're going to do a bunch of contract work. Pays off in the long run. No, it ain't a lot, but if you're in a pickle and need some extra cash for something, that's the way to go right there. So if you're just now joining the stream, we're sitting here farming on the Michigan map. Completed both our challenges. We had to wait over a year before we could farm our own land. The only way we could make money was off of contracts and production work. We had a $5 million loan limit. We started off with no equipment, no land, no nothing. Have bought a farm, built it up, and paid back the $5 million loan, completed the first stage of the contract. Now we've gone into our second year, so our second year challenge was to borrow $2 million to buy land, and now and may have it paid off before a year was up. And we've gotten the loan paid off in 6 months, the $2 million loan that I borrowed. And now everything that we are doing is all 100% profit. I'd still want to get 4 more chunks of land. So with that being said, the money that we're making right now will probably go towards that. I do appreciate you guys coming in and checking out the stream. You know, jump in here and chat, holler at me. I'll talk to you. I like talking to everybody. Don't be shy. We're putting the TLX to a challenge right now, seeing if it can pull, which we already found that out. It'll pull 150 liters or 500,000 liters of straw. So get it backed up here. If I quit hitting the wrong button. We'll wait a second here. Let me get that a little better in there. I'll do it this way. It's been pretty good. We got about 45 minutes left on the stream. Like I said, it's December. It's a winter month, so we're kind of just selling off our stuff. We really don't have no field work to do yet. I could probably check on our grass fields while this is filling up. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to harvest any grass yet, so we'll wait to see about that. Do need to check on the silage. I forgot to check on that, I think. Silage sales, when we can sell off silage. And it's right there. It's down right now, 336. When was the January? $338. So it's only like $2 off right now. So if we really wanted to, we could sell off some silage and only be missing a little bit of money. And I wanted to check our grass fields and see where they're at right now. We'll go over here, click on grass. I'm dark green, so they should be ready to harvest next month. So we'll double check on those, make sure that they're good next month in January. Now it'll give us a little bit more money. We might even take and go ahead and bale up a couple of them to do bales. But that's where I'm kind of going with this. been a kind of a fun day on here. Not a lot really going on today, just because we're in the winter months, so just pretty much basically kind of selling everything off right now. Sitting here chit-chat with you guys, drinking some coffee. That's what we do here at Bonehead Inc. Farm, talk, and drink coffee. But yeah, we still need to take care of animals too. I don't want to forget about that. We might not get to that on stream today. But if worst case scenario, we'll knock that out first thing tomorrow, because it doesn't look like I'm going to have to do anything on the stream or on this map tonight. Which that'll be good, because it'll give me some time to give me a break for a little bit. One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about and let you know, me and Big E are putting together a cross-play server. And when the mods that are on that server are only mods that are cross-play only. So like some of the mods that I use, since I play on PC, won't be on that, and they kind of make a fair little thing for everybody. What we're trying to do is we're trying to involve our console people that come and follow us that play on console. We want to play with them, and we want to play with everybody, really. So Big E started up a server. It's on the Carlos map that I call the Carlos map. It's a South American map. It's got big fields on it. We got all the equipment already bought. We started working on it and everything else. If you wanna check that stream out or check that out, just go over to Big E's Discord channel. He has all the information right there for you, and you have to be a member. Or not a member, but a follower, a subscriber. And you have to subscribe to Big E's Discord channel. So that's the only requirements. You don't have to pay any money to play it, nothing like that. So it's just something that we want to do with you guys. You know, to hang out with you guys for a little bit. We can go in there, chit chat, have a good time, farm, talk about things, everything else like that. Just kind of a little fun thing to do. So if you guys are interested in that, like I said, go over to Big E Farming's Discord channel. Send him a message in there. He'll guide you in the right direction to get started on it. And we haven't set up a day that both of us, you never know when we're going to be on there, me and him. But it might just be him. It might be me. It could be the both of us. But we kind of want to play and hang out with all of our followers or subscribers, whatever, however you want to call that. So that's something that we're kind of doing with you guys, just to have a good time, get to know everybody a little bit better. You know, if you have any questions or how to do things or anything like that, that'd be the perfect opportunity to come over and check it out. Me and Big E do things quite. We're pretty close. We're pretty close to being about the same on doing stuff. So we just kind of wanted to hang out with some of our people and do some things. And like I said, it's 100% free. The only thing we ask is that you are a subscriber and that you subscribe to Big E's Discord channel. I have a Discord channel too, but I'm not going to put it on there. If you want me to and you're having trouble finding it, just let me know and I'll put it on my Discord channel for you guys. But we'd love to see everybody in there. Like I said, the password to it and everything else, Big E will guide you in the right direction, and everything else if you send him a message over the Discord channel. And the only reason why that we're doing it through Discord, that way we can talk to you guys. So if you guys... Well, how we doing, Brad? How you doing today, bud? New to the channel, I see. Welcome, welcome. This your first time here, right? I don't think I've seen your name before in here. It's kind of a different name. I'm not doing too bad today. Just sitting here doing a little farm, drinking coffee, and talking to good people. Glad you came in today. I'll say that much. Unload this straw off here. May get some more money built up, so we can buy some land. We're about $600,000 away from hitting my goal. Oh, you been in here 1 or 2 times? Never. Have you ever chatted with me? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember that. But that's all right. You're in here now. We can chit chat. So what platform do you play on there, Brad? Do you play on PC or do you play on console, or are you just a vivid lover of the game? Got 142 grants. We're sitting at $142,000 right now. Probably got about another 2 loads to haul up here. You watch Big E sometimes. He's a good guy. Me and him, we farm together quite a bit. We do a Friday night stream together, and we did one last Sunday night together. And we're planning on some more stream stuff later on in the future. Still going to do the Friday Night Mayhem stuff on this map here. But that's okay. Yeah, I do remember seeing you in his chat a couple times. Well, thanks for coming over here and checking me out. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button on your way out. If you want to hit the subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button too. I don't really push that too much. Figure if people like what I'm doing, they'll hit like and subscribe. We do a lot of fun things over here though. We have Friday fun days, we have Wednesday hump days. So feel free to come back anytime you want. Let me know you're in here. I like talking to people, so gives me something to do while I'm driving a tractor or a truck. We got 5 people watching and 5 likes so far. That's a good day. 5 people like what I'm doing so far. I haven't even put my like in there yet. So do you play the game there, Brad? I did hear that Faber's going to be streaming here in a little bit, so make sure everybody that's in here watching this goes over to Faber's channel. Check him out. He's one of our followers here. He follows us, comes in every once in a while and says hi. So make sure you guys go over and check him out. He's kind of a fun. His streams are kind of fun. I like watching them. You'll probably see me over there. So after we get done with these 2 loads here, what system do you play it on? You a PC guy or a console guy? If you guys like watching streams, Tactical Farmer, he's kind of helped me out a little bit. I'm getting some people coming over here, and I think Keith came over, Colton came over, a couple other guys. So if you guys get a chance in the mornings, go check out Tactical Farmer streams. Of course, if you ever get a chance, play on PC, Britain. That's cool. Yeah, I play on PC also. I like playing on PC. I haven't really played too much on consoles yet. Makes it a lot easier when you play on the PC to do your streams and stuff like that. You got PS4 too. Yeah, I got an Xbox One. I think it's an Xbox One S, I think is what it is. But I don't think that thing's even fired up in a year and a half now. I think the only time it ever gets played on is when my nephew's over here. So, but yeah, also guys, make sure you guys go check out Big E's channel. If you like what he's putting out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I know he's getting really close to 100 followers, so let's if you guys like what he does, go over there and hit his subscribe button. Like to see him get up to 100. I know I'm slowly creeping up on 30. We've picked up quite a few subscribers this week. So, really appreciate that, guys. Kind of makes me feel good. Laughing out loud. Yeah, we're kind of laid back here on this channel. We do some crazy things and stuff like that, but I like putting out content for you guys, not just for the other stuff. The only reason why I really push the like stuff is so I know that my content that I've put out that day is you guys kind of like that, so it kind of gives me an idea to plan my stuff later on and everything else. Because really, if you look about it at the end of the day, this stuff's kind of for you guys. You know, I just use it as a hobby right now. Plus, I tell you what, doing this streaming stuff is really, I've met some cool people. You know, it's nice. You know, met Colton yesterday. Keith, he's been in here quite a bit. Big E, Tactical, all them guys. This is a good community. Made some friends and stuff like that. That's what I find cool about it all. Yeah, but Brett, if you ever want to come back, we stream every day, 11 to 2, Monday through Friday. If I can't stream on a day because of work, I'll do a makeup stream on a Saturday or Sunday. So, doing a good job, sir. Well, thanks, Brett. I appreciate that. I really enjoy this. Like I said, you know, getting to talk to you guys and getting to know everybody in here is kind of something I wanted to do. I really like it. You know, what better way to meet people by everybody shares the same interests of farm sim with me, so we'll get on here and meet some people. We'll do some farming. Like I said, I got a lot of plans. I want to do a Let's Play series with my followers and people. Eventually here, I just got to make time. I've been making videos and trying to get them edited. I'm learning how to edit right now, so that's why my videos ain't popping out as quick as I'd like them to come out. But it's been definitely a fun experience, I will say that. And I do appreciate you coming in here and telling me I'm doing a good job. I really appreciate it, bud. I think we got one more trailer load to haul down and sell it off. And then that'll probably put us, pretty close to the end of the stream. We'll do a stream wrap up after that. That way Mr. Bonehead here can go get something to eat for lunch. I'm starving. I ate an early breakfast today. That was what my problem was. I wonder if we can run one of them snowmen over. I think on the way back we'll try that. See if we can hit one of them snowmen that's sitting out in the middle of the yard. I won't do one next to the house. Marathon today. What are you talking about? I'm not even hit 3 hours yet. It's winter months. We gotta sell crop off and stuff like that right now, Big E. Just to let you know, I told everybody in here about your about the server we started up last night, so. Heck, this week's been a good week for streaming for me. Yeah, that's no lie. You know, a lot of people like watching me run in the ditches. Yeah, Big E, you missed that earlier. I almost put the semi in the ditch a couple times. But they don't call me the best ditch driver in Farm Sim for nothing. There we go. Well, thank you for the compliment on the good channel too, Mike. I really appreciate that, bud. Hey, Keith's back. How you doing, bud? We're just selling off some straw now. Got our loan paid off finally, so now everything we're selling off right now is 100% profit now. Got one more trailer load of straw. That should put us, well, over the 200,000 mark with this next load of straw. We got to do something on the way back, though. I want to see if we can run over snowmen. Don't know why. Just kind of popped in my head of something maybe to do. I know you can't run over the stop signs won't knock down on this map. I'm kind of curious if you run into the snowman, if it stops you right in your tracks or what. But we're gonna give her a shot here in a second. Yep, it's a great time to make cash right now. We're not doing bad. Got $184,000 so far, and I bet you about 150,000 of that has been off of straw. But like I was telling everybody else, it using that mod to collect straw off of contract harvest is a good thing. See, there's the innocent bystander right there. We'll get up to about 50 mile an hour and see what happens. Ooh, gee, badly. Yeah. That's like hitting a brick wall there. I never seen a snowman. I stopped somebody so hard fast there. Nope, didn't tell people where I hide the beer truck yet. You gotta come in for at least a couple streams before we find out where the adult beverage truck is. So, we've learned one thing today, and if you don't get anything else out of my stream, is don't hit the snowmen, because they're like a brick wall. Oh, that was hilarious. Gotta throw stuff in there like that every once in a while to break the monotony that's going on. But we done a couple things. Found out the TLX will haul 500,000 liters of straw. I'm not gonna go for that snowman because there's a tree right behind it. So if I did go through it, I would smack into that tree, and that would really suck. But we found out the TLX can haul 500,000 liters of straw and get up to 55 mile an hour. So that's a good thing. And after this trailer load here, that'll leave us with like 300,000 liters of straw. That should be enough to get us through the rest of the winter months for the cows. After this load here, we'll probably go ahead and knock out chores real quick. And then I'll probably drop down in the stream. Fuel went up again now. Gee, man, that like 753 again. You're up in Canada, right, Keith? Because Michael was saying something about it was like 505 here for gas or diesel. I think that's where you said you were from yesterday, was up in Canada. That's just crazy. I don't understand And I don't like getting into the governmental stuff and stuff like that, but I just don't understand what the heck them people are thinking. You know, it surely can't cost that much to get that stuff here. You know, that's just my opinion on that. It's just crazy. And more I see that, and more, and summertime's coming up too. So, you know, of course, we're gonna raise the prices of. I don't understand how. You know, maybe we get more stuff from Russia than what I thought. So, I don't understand it. I do know that there was a type of a vodka that I like to drink every once in a blue moon, and I saw on the news that they're like, the stores are taking all the Russian products off the shelf and stuff like that comes from Russia. And I looked over there and I saw that the vodka section was pretty much wiped down. Yeah. It doesn't, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. They know that we need it. There's just no getting around not getting any fuel. Anything you pretty much do anymore takes fuel, So, farming, hauling stuff, be it whatever it may be, they know they got us. So, but the biggest thing is that is just crazy in price on stuff. I don't see how that's like liquid gold, I guess you can kind of say about it. I just don't know what to say about it. It's crazy. Yeah. And then if you live in Illinois, you do got that 30-cent tax increase. So if we had to pay $7.53, it would be $7.83 here in Illinois. It's just crazy. We're just kind of getting over the pandemic stuff. And now they want to, here, stick it to you a little harder. Yeah, they do, Keith. I will say that to you 100%. But this is the thing, one of the things, and like I said, I don't really like getting into too much politics stuff. But it's kind of amazing when you have one person leading an area, and prices of things start going down, and then somebody else takes over, and all of a sudden your prices go way up. The way I kind of think about it is maybe we shouldn't have handed out them stimulus checks over the last 2 years. Then maybe we wouldn't be in this predicament we're in. $3 for that's tax up there? Wow. That's nuts. Maybe Bonehead will start driving an electric car or electric truck here before too much longer. Prices keep going up. I know they haven't gone down in a week's time. That's just crazy. My wife was telling me last night she had to send back something or something like that. I can't remember if it was last night or the night before or something. But that somebody was sending stuff back because it's expiring on the shelves and they can't sell it because of the price of it. Just crazy. Everything's just going up, but they don't want to pay people anymore. Really would like to see, I understand the national starting off wages is going up and everything else, but the people that have been working and doing things, like small business owners like me and my boss, like I said, if gas gets up much past $10 a gallon, I'm not going to make any money at all this summer. Yeah, everything but the wages is going up. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there too, Michael. It seemed like things were a lot better But, in some sense too, everything that was going on with the pandemic and all the prices of stuff, people going out and hoarding it and everything else like that. I don't know. A friend of mine yesterday was telling me he was in St. Louis and he stopped at a gas station. He went in and got a soda, a candy bar, and one of them small grab bags of chips. And it was over $10. He couldn't believe it. I remember a couple years back, you can take $5 in, go get you a soda, candy bar, and a bag of chips, and be fine with that, and only spend $5. You're trying to get him up there. Hey, now, we want him to come back here in a couple years. I don't have anything wrong with what he did when he was in there. He helped a lot of things out. But, if you look at it in a roundabout, all around way, everybody that goes in there makes mistakes. They do things differently. They do things people don't agree with. So what was the difference? Just that he actually made things work. That was about it. And that's my end of my rant on that there. That's all I got to say. Alright, so let's head back to the farm. We'll do some chores up. Oh, I don't need to jump out of the truck. Promise we won't hit any bars $2, and I remember buying them for 50. Yeah, I remember, and I'll be honest with you, my dad, when I was growing up, my dad would give me an allowance, and so I wouldn't spend it all at once. He would give it to me every day. So we broke it down that I was getting paid $5 a week, so he'd give me $1 a day. Saturday and Sundays I didn't have to do any chores. I just worked with him, and if I did any work with him, he'd get paid me extra for it. But I can remember going uptown for lunch and eating my lunch for $1 every day. I'd grab a fountain soda, which was 25 cents, and pay $75 or 75 cents for a bag of chips or something else. Yep. He did, and that's kind of what we need is for it to be ran as a business and not as, we're never going to get out of the trouble that we're in if we don't get things taken care of, the way I look at it. Yeah, and the candy bars now are smaller. The bags of chips, you only get a handful in a bag of chips. That's just like everything's smaller. I went and bought a head of lettuce because I had some BLT sandwiches over the weekend. And that little lettuce, you used to be able to buy a head of lettuce, it was the size of a volleyball. Maybe a little smaller. Not too much smaller though. But, went up there, was the size of a softball and cost me $4 more. It seemed like. A lot of these producers and companies that big manufacturers of things and stuff like that, what they're going to end up doing is causing a lot of us to, start using butchers and stuff like that again. And yeah, where it used to be expensive, their prices really haven't fluctuated that much. So, the way I look at it, I can go to my wife's store and buy a pound of bacon for $11, or I can go to the butcher and get fresh cut bacon for $8. It's kind of a no-brainer there. So, yep, I agree with you there, Keith. But government is the biggest business of any country. And the biggest thing that that businessman did is he did things like you said. He ran it like it was a business, which you kind of need to do at some point in times. And he really didn't care who he ticked off, but he did show a little that he cared about getting things taken care of. And that's what you need to do, I think. You know, it's a we'll go grab any products that we have done up right now real quick. Yeah. I did read something about that too. It kind of sucks on that aspect. Surely there wasn't. I don't understand why they did that, you know, because like a lot of your packing houses down here, they're having a hard time finding people to work there. So some of them are shutting down. Yep. I'll agree with you 100% on that one too, Keith. His biggest downfall was the social media. And realistically, you look at anybody and that's the hard thing for them. And that's the bad, you know, kind of the bad thing nowadays. They don't look at what somebody has done. They look at what they have done over social media status. You know, and you can see that in the youth right now that's coming up. You know, like my daughter the other day, she took and what did she do? She put corn syrup in the freezer because TikTok says that's what you do. So the lid broke on the bottle broke, and now I had corn syrup all over the freezer. You know, so that just tells you how much the social media influences everything in the country nowadays, or anywhere really. Just because TikTok says to do it doesn't mean that's what you do. Well, we'll go ahead and get rid of that guy too if you want to come in here and post stupid things. See ya. Oh, forgot to undo my belts. Yeah, we'll get these chores done and then we'll probably end the stream after that. Yeah, the social media jump in the last couple years is getting, you know, and I probably shouldn't be saying this, but you know, it's on every social media thing nowadays. It seems like we got, you know, YouTube is, a lot of people rely on YouTube, but YouTube gives you, the thing I like about watching YouTube and doing stuff on YouTube is it kind of tells you how to do things and everything. It doesn't tell you what to do per se, but it just shows you how to do it, which is kind of nice in some aspects. But like TikTok and so, you know, they actually shut down the school here where I live because some kid posted on TikTok on how that he was going to go into the school and encouraging people to do the same thing, to start shooting. So they shut down the whole school. So that's how much social media really is broadcasted and controlling our world nowadays. Now, I know when I was a kid, if it didn't come through a phone, and I'm not talking about a cell phone, then, or from your parents, you didn't know anything about it. That's my TikTok rant and social media rant. Of course, that's just my opinion, too. Like I said, I don't mind YouTube. I don't mind checking out funny videos and stuff like that, or informational stuff on Facebook. So I just don't think so many people should let it control their lives, or control the way they do things and stuff like that. Well, that's the old guy in me talking right now, I guess you can say. Not really that old, but I think this is going to work out quite well down here. This little spot to stage all of our stuff, to sell it off. Yeah. A lot of the fake stuff that comes across, all this stuff is, you know, and that's the bad thing too, because I remember when I was growing up, you know, we'd have supper every night at 6 o'clock, and we'd all sit there while we're eating supper. We'd watch the evening news, and that's where you got your information at, was from the news every day. Not, you know, don't get me wrong, I do like some of the things of the internet and everything else, but there is some things I think that we could do a little differently. Even our school systems have changed when it comes to that social media stuff. So, but like I said, that's kind of my opinion on it all. Well, we got 3 people there. We got 5 likes today, guys. That's great. That is great. I'm excited about that. One of these days, I'll get excited about 10 likes. We're slowly getting up there, though. That's all that matters. Like I said, I only care about the likes so much because it lets me know I'm doing something that everybody likes. So I don't want people being bored and stuff like that, I guess is what I'm saying. Does it? I'll have to look into that. Maybe I'll put that on here, Keith. I thought I looked the other day, and I didn't look real hard though because I was in a hurry. But I'll look for it again. I do know, like, when you're doing, yeah, I'm almost 30 subs too. I was telling my wife this morning, I think we've gotten, since last Friday, 6 subs, something like that. We're doing pretty good. But back to the pallet things, I remember when I was playing on Hopeberry on, I kept all my tomatoes and strawberries. Man, you think it's third party? All right, I'll take it. I'll look for it today. See if I can't find it. But I remember doing that. I put one of these buildings up and I was storing my greenhouse stuff in there. But then the strawberries and tomatoes, as soon as I'd come like right here, and then I'd walk in and boom, I'd go from 60 frames down to 9. And it's like, wow. And then, of course, they were all blinking and glitching and everything else like that. So I used to have one, but pallet warehouse mod that was on a third-party site. But you go once you switched, say you went from strawberries to tomatoes, well, it would start glitching out and wouldn't accept the next pallet, or I have a bunch of pallets piled up outside. So I uninstalled it and just haven't really looked for another one since then. Kind of do it this way. Once it starts glitching, I usually start selling. Our production area is looking. I kind of like I like those barns that I got right there. I need to go grab the other attachment so I can get some feed delivered. Go get my dump trailer or dump bed put on here. But on that Carlos map, those sheds that they have on there, I really like too. So I like these these ones that have kind of like a divider in it. Don't know why, but it just do. It's a little easier. I don't mind that red one up there, but I really hate going inside of it because it seems like every time I go inside of it, it flickers and everything else, and I don't really like that too much. But these here I've used since day one, so I like them a lot, I guess. That's probably why it is. Cute. So we'll get these guys fed up, and then we'll probably do our end over the day thing, and we'll call it a day. I need some straw right now, so we'll go ahead and fill it with some straw. Take it over to our cows. I don't know how much we're gonna need. That probably should be enough. I really like these bins here too. I like the looks of them. Kind of gives you that old look, I guess. Give the cows some straw. Bring them some food. And then we'll take care of the sheep and chickens. Oh, didn't even need that much. Wow. I did find out that I can go 4 days in a month pretty easy with animals. So that's a good thing to kind of know. You don't have to worry about them dropping down too much. Drop that off, and then we'll fill up with some TMR. Cows fed, get the sheep fed, get the chickens fed, and then we'll have all of our chores done. And we can go ahead and end the stream. We're a little over today. We might go 3:30 or 2:30. I mean, I think I got TMR in this one too. But there it is. We'll only put 10,000 liters in here. I don't think we're gonna need quite that much. Yeah, I kind of want to get done with this so I can get over and get something to eat and then go watch Favors stream today. I took all of that, so where are we sitting at with our cows? That's not cows. Holy cow. So we might end up having to haul some more later on in this week to them, which we'll probably do that tomorrow. Might have to go get some more TMR, purchase some more TMR too. Well, let's grab some grass. We'll feed the sheep. Boop. Like we'll need quite that much, but you never know. Some grass. I will say this though too, I do like the new animal stuff here in the 22. It's not so tedious to do, I guess you can say. A lot easier. So now we'll just get some wheat for our chickens. And that should be close to being done for the day. I think the middle one has her wheat in it right now. So grass, no. Yep, there it is. And that should be about enough for them. Yeah, we'll probably be pretty close on our wheat this year. That's why I got I'm keeping the barley. Kept some barley back from selling it off. Next year though, we should be pretty decent on our wheat. Got a couple of good sized fields and stuff like that. Yeah, I've said this in the past, but having this little truck here has been a great thing for doing morning chores. All right, Keith. Thanks a lot, bud. Like I said, I'll go check it out. Well, there we go. We got morning chores done. Might as well call them our monthly chores, because that's when we've been doing them, once a month. Farm's up and going pretty good. Dump that off. So park the truck up here. Get out on the porch and we'll switch camera views over here. Alright, guys. Here's our end of stream thing right now. I'm going to do something about that camera. That image is just bugging me. I'm off to one side for some reason. I don't know why that is. But anyway, so we sold off some crops today and everything else. For the month of November, we profited $199,000. We also bought some new buildings. We sold some vehicles that we wasn't using, such as a tanker and a flatbed trailer that I wasn't using anymore. Sold the one building off that had the bays. We couldn't get the Phoenix's truck attachments in there, so I got rid of that and bought the ones we got now. Kind of gave us another storage area for all of our production products. Our vehicle running costs, we've spent $15,000 on repairing our tractors and trucks and stuff like that. If I wouldn't run them in the ditch, it probably wouldn't be that high. Maintenance is up there, about $1,500 about average. We only spent $50 on production costs now. We sold products. We got $64,000 off of our products that we sold last month. And we got a harvest income of $136,000. Now, take in mind, we still have the cotton that I harvested off our fields sitting over there waiting to be sold off. Paid Freddie $2,000 last month, and we had a loan interest of $1,100. So far for this month, though, we are sitting at $375,000 profit, which isn't bad. It's nothing to shake stick at. Our water costs $64. I found out where our water cost is coming from. The new lime, not just the animals, but also the lime machine takes water. So I'm wondering if that's where the water is come from, or if I have to fill it up myself. I'm not for sure. But we don't have no loan interest anymore because our loan is paid off. So right now we're sitting at a balance of $226,985. So our futuristic goals is we should be getting into harvest in the next month or two on these grass fields. So that'll give us plenty of grass to turn into silage. I might even go ahead and bale one or two of them fields up and turn them into silage bales and let them sell off that way. Just to give us something to do. Our animals are up and going good. Our production is going good. Everything's going pretty good on the farm. We're still on our... I still want to get 35, 34, 31, and 30, them fields. So, with that being said there, we got to get close to $750,000 to buy those 4 fields there. So, that might happen. It might not. I don't know. We'll see as we selling off our products and stuff like that from our productions and our animals. Our animals, they're sitting good. They got food, they're all in the green and everything else, and they're producing like they're supposed to be producing. So, with that being said and everything else, as far as contract go, we got one cultivating contract that we can maybe do, which will give us a little $8,000. We might do that tomorrow, knock it out before we advance into the day. Our productions are up and going. We got 234,000 liters of silage, which I already looked at that. We can sell silage off in January. So next month we'll be able to sell silage off for $338 for every 1,000 liters, which right now we're sitting at $336. So if I really wanted to, I could go ahead and start selling silage, but I'm going to let it build up a little bit more, and that'll bring in some more income for us. I think it said that we're sitting at 200,000 right now, right? Yeah, 234,000. We still have 376,000 liters of grass to process, and it's supposed to be doing it at $120,000 100,000 liters per month. So, or 120 liters per month. Oh no, that's cycles. Sorry. So yeah, it's 120,000 per month that we do. So if we advance into January, it should give us another 120,000. So that would put us at about 350,000 liters to sell off next month, which that's what we'll probably end up doing. I got line production shut down right now because we're sitting at 100,000 right now and it's storing it for us. But this is what I was talking about earlier. They did an update to the rock crusher. So now you have to add water to it too. I didn't know that. So now that I know that, we start adding water. So we might end up having to buy a little water trailer. But if we do that, it ain't going to be too expensive. So other than that, we have sold off everything that we possibly can. We don't have nothing to harvest or plant right now. So next month, I think, is when we'll get into some more selling of our crops. Maybe a little later on in the year. So we'll kind of keep that in the back of the minds and everything else. So here we are, Mr. Bonehead. I'd like to say thanks for everybody that came in and checked out the stream. This will be the one time I say it. If you liked what you saw, please hit like. If you would like to subscribe, we're getting close to that 30 subscriber mark, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to see anything I put out or to get a notification when I'm putting out, make sure you hit that bell because you don't want to miss anything I put out. Some days it's interesting, some days it's fun, some days it's not. So, with all that being said, I'd like to give a big tank on the 2020. Yeah, I saw that, Keith. I just haven't put it back on the gameplay yet. So, maybe I'll get that put in there tomorrow, I think, probably. Yeah, I do like that. But I did buy the big tank for the Phoenix, so we might use that. We'll see. But with all that being said, I'd like to give a special thank to everybody that came in, like I said already. So make sure if you guys haven't checked out Big E's channel, go over and check him out. He does a good job. Me and him do streams together and stuff like that. So if you want to see some more content from me or want to see some different content, go over and check Big E's channels out. He's got a lot of good content on there. With all that being said, I'd like to say thanks, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11 o'clock sharp. Thanks to everybody for coming in and everything.